Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new episode of my complete Blu-ray 4K collection, steelbooks included and all that stuff, prestige format, A to Z series. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the letter T. Yeah, T for Tango. So let's get into it. Okay, so if you are a new viewer, then I do this on a bi-weekly basis every Saturday, 9 AM, a letter of the alphabet. Obviously, I'm up to T now, which is fantastic. T is going to be quite a big letter, obviously. But then after that, it's plain sailing all the way to the end. Yes, all those letters after T should be relatively small, which is fantastic for me. It's not going to take too long to film, but T's a big one. Now, this doesn't include DVDs. I've done them in sort of what's in this box of forgotten DVD. And also, after this series comes to an end in January, which is when it does end, it's taken a year to get through, I will be focusing on the actual Blu-ray and DVD TV stuff that I have, because this is only film. This is only films, so I've got a lot of them, and that'll be able to make up about probably 9 episodes as well, which will follow concurrently on a bi-weekly basis. So, without further ado, before I begin, hit the subscribe button, come and join the channel, leave me a comment down below, all that stuff. Let's just get into the T's. So, first up, film I've not actually watched yet. I picked it up for £1, £1.50 in CEX. Tokarev with Nicolas Cage. I do like Nicolas Cage as an actor. I know he makes a lot of dross now, but I thought, do you know what I mean? I'll pick that up. Another Poundland pickup here. The Theory of Everything, the sort of biographical story of Stephen Hawkins. Then we have one that I've not watched, but I picked up, Talladega Nights. Yeah. I like Will Ferrell, but some of his comedies hit and miss for me, and I'm not sure if this one is a hit or a miss. Because when I first tried, well, actually, I think I avoided it because it's, you know, race cars and all that sort of thing, Formula, whatever it is. I'm not really into that. Then we have, still sealed, a sort of copy of True Lies from Spain. This, yeah, it's a grey release, shall we say, but it's sort of like readily available, and apparently the transfer is really good and all this sort of thing. So I picked it up. Although it's not, it's probably one of my least favourite James Cameron movies. Yeah. Then we have from the Disney collection a 4K version of the movie Tangled, which I quite liked. And from the HMV Premium Collection here, Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd, Trading Places. Very funny film. And what's her face? Oh, bloody hell, my mind goes blank. Jamie Lee Curtis, that's it. It's early in the morning, okay, I've just woken up. Looks fantastic. Actually, as I'm filming this, yeah, I've woken up, I've got nothing else to do today. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to stay in. I'm going to record for the channel. My missus is busy doing some of her hobby stuff, so there we go. And then we have a copy of The Gift. Again, a film I picked up very cheap for some reason, and I've not yet watched it. And it's got a code inside, so if anyone wants to give that code a try, please feel free. Now I have a copy here of The Tomorrow War. This was that film with Chris Pratt in, Yvonne Strahovski and J.K. Simmons, which I didn't mind, it was quite good. CEX pickup, Twister. Late Bill Paxton. I love Bill Paxton, he was good, wasn't he? He was, poor fella. Then we have Disney's Togo, which didn't actually get an official release, but I got it like this ages ago. Gutted it didn't get an official release because I loved this film. Willem Dafoe, and yeah, it was just so good. It's so good. It's on those Disney Pluses. Then we have The Town, which I enjoyed. Okay, full disclosure, these next three do not belong to me. These next 3 discs, these are my wife's. So you have the Twilight Saga. These are the first 3. And then you have Breaking Dawn Part 1 and Breaking Dawn Part 2. I've seen bits of them when they've been on, like when my daughter used to watch them, but they're not for me. Not for me. No. And then I have this version of Transformers Age of Extinction. This is actually should be in my double pile because you'll come to see why in a bit. Tom and Jerry, the movie. It wasn't great. A film called These Final Hours. This is a German release of the film. And then we have This Means War. Chris Pine and Venom, Tom Hardy. And who's that in the middle? Reese Witherspoon. And then I have this large 3D version of Titanic. Yeah, because why not? It's a great film, it really is. Love it. And then you can't not have Titanic 2, can you? Come on, Titanic, no. Yeah, it's one of those cheap films. Now, the reason I've got this is because I bought something else on eBay, a film that I wanted, and the seller had this with it, sort of selling this with it, and it was the cheapest way of getting the other film, in that it was cheaper than buying the other film on its own, if that makes sense, to get the version that came with this one free. I've never seen it. I'm not going to watch it either. You know? Of course I'm not. I don't know why, but there's some Obi-Wan Kenobi in this set here. One of these is the movie. I have an Obi-Wan Kenobi where it's all stitched together as one 3-hour, odd-hour film, however long it went on for. So next up, Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg. That's my boy. I watched it not long ago. I can't even remember it, but I remember laughing. Then I'd seen it when it first came out, but sort of instantly forgot it. So when I watch it, I have fun with it, but then I completely forget it. And a foreign language film here, The Tiger. Fantastic. A very, very old film, and #1 in the premium collection from HMV. Them, the Giant Ants film, which brings back fantastic memories of me being a child and watching those sort of things. Then we have The Time Traveller's Wife, like so. And a steelbook here for Terminator 2. This is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook, which is a lovely looking steelbook. Yeah, so that should be in my steelbook set over there. And then we have here 4K version of Tomb Raider. 4K version of Tomb Raider 2. And a 4K version of the Tomb Raider remake. These will pop up again, be sure of it. Okay, let us continue on. So first up here, I have a double pack of Taken 1 and 2, Liam Neeson. Let me think what I'm doing with these. So I've got to put them back on the shelf and I don't want to have to, whoops, they're all falling. Then obviously Taken 3. Goes without saying, doesn't it, if you've got Taken 1 and 2, even though, you know, questionable quality. Okay, I've got it. Then we have fantastic film, Robert De Niro, Taxi Driver. Brilliant. First Terminator movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger, my favourite Terminator movie. Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Yeah, it's coming next. Terminator 3 with a sort of lenticular in there. Terminator Salvation. Terminator Genisys, a nice lenticular. Terminator, Dark Fate. Van Damme Time Cop. This is actually based upon a Dark Horse comic book, if you didn't know that. Proper thin release of Titanic. I picked up the thicker one very cheap in CEX when I saw it there, just because it was a nice thick box. That's why I have two of them. Tomb Raider, the 2-movie collection, which I got before getting the 4Ks. Tomb Raider will come up again, believe me. Believe you me, I should say. Total Recall. Total Recall, the remake version. Transformers, the movie, the classic animated version, will come up again. As will these, inevitably. Transformers, the very first film. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. I don't know what happened to the slip. No idea, cannot remember. Dark of the Moon, which I quite enjoyed, Dark of the Moon. Age of Extinction. Age of Extinction I didn't mind. The Last Night was awful. Am I missing one? How many did Mark Wahlberg do? I'm questioning how many. Did he do 3 of these, or did he do just the 2? I don't know. I said, wait. So I've just had to look on IMDb at that, right? Because I don't know. These films are so sort of disjointed and whatnot, especially this one. It is so poor. Because I don't mind this one. That in my mind, Mark Wahlberg done 3 Transformer films, not 2. That there's something missing. I'm sure there is. Did he do 3? I don't know. I am questioning how many Transformer films Mark Wahlberg done. You know, it must be like some sort of individual Mandela effect thing, where I'm thinking, you know what, he done more than that. He done 3. Because don't the Dinobots appear at the end of this one? And don't the Dinobots then, they're running around a scrapyard and stuff. Is that the start? It's not the start of this one. There is one. That's it. Do you know what? I'm going downstairs. I'm going downstairs for a minute because I believe that my 4K Transformer films are down there and I'm going to go and get them. Okay, so I've gone downstairs. I've grabbed my 4Ks. So, Transformers. Revenge of the Fallen. Dark of the Moon. Age of Extinction. The Last Night. Obviously, Bumblebee exists, so I'm going to show that because I showed that under B's, probably. And I do have a 4K version of that as well. I still think that I'm going mental, and in my mind, Wahlberg done 3. I remember the Dinobots. They do appear towards the end of this one, don't they? Yeah, because they're not in Dark of the Moon. They appear towards the end of this one. And that's when everything's getting sucked up. And then when's all the stuff when they're sort of running around the scrapyard? Is it at the start of this one? No, I'm going mental. Anyway, moving on from that, because Mandela mind blown. Carry on. Okay, so now we have the Transporter. Jason Statham. Transporter 2. Transporter 3. I don't mind Jason Statham, he's alright. And then I have the Transporter Refueled. Which, to be honest, I didn't mind, you know. Yeah. Now, this should be in the TV section. It's the first complete series of the Transporter TV series. That was done. Okay. Tears of the Sun, Bruce Willis, and I really like this film. Not seen it for a long time, but I remember really enjoying it. Tremors. Tremors 1. Tremors 2. Aftershocks. Back to Perfection. Obviously, Kevin Bacon just done the first Tremors film. Then his mate took over for the second one, the one who was his mate in the first one. And then after that, the reins were handed to Michael Gross, the gun nut, and remained with him. Tremors 4, The Legend Begins, which is a Western set sequel with Michael Gross in it again. Bloodlines. Cold Day in Hell, Tremors. And then finally Tremors Shrieker Island. It's still sealed, but I have seen it, which sort of brings the end to Tremors because, spoiler alert, Michael Gross' character dies. He's an old man now. There is a TV series of Tremors that was done on the Sci-Fi Channel. I think it was about 13 episodes or something like that. I do have it in the TV section. If you go online, there is a trailer for a newer, updated TV series. Kevin Bacon returned, but it never got picked up. It never got done. Interesting trailer to watch. Then we have a Nicolas Cage and Nicole Kidman movie, Trespass. Tropic Thunder. I know a 4K version is on the horizon. I won't be getting it. I do like the film, but do I need it in 4K? No. Tron, the original, and Tron Legacy there. Tomorrowland, A World Beyond, George Clooney. I didn't mind this when I watched it. It was all right. Then we have Bruce Willis, Madeline Stowe and Brad Pitt in 12 Monkeys. Okay, next up we have The Thing. This is I think it's 2010, that sort of era. The remake, sort of prequel remake style of film. Obviously we'll come back to The Thing. Then we have Toxic Avenger, Steelbook, first one. Toxic Avenger Part 2. These are just films that when I was very young I'd be renting these. Toxic Avenger Part 3. And Toxic Avenger 4 Citizen Toxie. Yeah, I thought there was a remake being done. Then we have Train to Busan, which is a fantastic, fantastic zombie film. Truly is. The movie The Triangle, with a sort of nice lenticular on that. Very funny film. Team America, Matt Damon, World Police. This Is the End. Enjoyed that. The movie Tag. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. You know, good cast. Jeremy Renner. Broke his wrists or his arms doing this film. Yeah, that was fun. It was a fun film. Ted. And obviously, Ted 2. I got a full-size Ted bear. I have. Really? Seriously, wait. See, there we go.
Hey, Johnny, how about a beer, huh?
And it's got, like, sound things in it.
Couple of Bruce Dostoevskis? Come here, you bastard. You know what I like to do to her? Some might call it dirty fuzzy.
Yeah, I'd actually bought this for my wife for Christmas years ago. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, next up. Still sealed because I recently picked it up, Thelma and Louise, because I wanted to give it a revisit. The Legend of Tarzan, with a nice lenticular on it. Never watched the film all the way through. I don't know why I have a Terminator Genesis 3D version. Got no idea. I think that was actually I picked that up in Poundland, I'll be honest. That's why I got it, because they had it there. Tarzan, the animated Disney. Toy Story, Steelbook. Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, you know what's coming, Toy Story 4. Okay, Tin Man. Technically this was a sort of TV miniseries type thing, so I don't know, it's with my T's in the films anyway, in the sort of that sort of section. And then we have Tintin, and probably technically it should be under A for the Adventures of Tintin. Obviously when I'm doing the T's, the doesn't come into play in most cases, unless it is a T like the Terminator. You see what I'm saying? Tintin, the Adventures of Tintin, so I'm not going to put it under T for the. I could put it under A for Adventures, I could put it under T for Tintin. You see where I'm going. So moving into more of a prestige kind of a format now. So The Thing, the classic John Carpenter, Kurt Russell starring 4K version. Now, I know I showed 12 Monkeys before, and I've got 12 Monkeys again. I know it's a number, and it's probably been shown under my very first episode, which was the number stuff, but T12, it's been shown again, and that's the steelbook inside. Then we have this beautiful, beautiful set for Total Recall, 4K, with loads of tat inside. Yes, and Tenet as well, in 4K, like so. So the reason I didn't have The Thing on a Blu-ray standard Amaray release is because I had the sort of VHS release Blu-ray version, where they done some of these, you know, and you got some like trading cards, stickers, and tat inside, and a poster, which is there. I won't unfold it, and you had the discs like that. Now, I've only got about 5 or 6 of this style of release. Didn't really know if I liked them or not, I'll be honest. But I picked up a few like it. But there we go. Then we have another version of Terminator Genesis, yes, which is this one here, with a steelbook and all stuff inside, and again a lenticular on that. I picked this up after the fact, not brand new. Yeah. Then we have this beautiful version of Transformers the movie in 4K. What can I say? I love Transformers the movie. I love Transformers. Behind me, seriously. I'll show you quickly. But basically, down here, bit of a mess, sorry, but all those books that you can probably see, where are they? I don't know if you're looking in the right place. Yeah, all those books that run along the back there and along the back there are all Transformer hardback graphic novel books. The complete, all the comic books I have of Transformers, everything ever done. Even if it's in that sort of a format, you know, because I didn't keep them from when I was a kid. And then we have this version of True Romance, 4K. And I'm going to get on to the steelbooks now. Okay, so we have this here version of Terminator 2. Yes, I know I had the 4K one as well, the Best Buy exclusive. I think I've got 3 steelbooks for Terminator 2. We'll see if I can find the other one. The Age of Extinction, Transformers. Yeah, this copy here. Apparently available in 2,000 units. Yeah, alright. The steelbook. What one is this? Let me have a look, sorry. Just bear with me. It's a limited edition 30th anniversary steelbook for Transformers the movie, like so. Yes. Then we have that George Clooney Tomorrowland film in a steelbook. I got this cheap. I quite like the design. Tinker Tailor, Soldier Spy. I'll come back to this. Terminator, Dark Fates. 4K Steelbook. Terminator Salvation Steelbook. And the other Terminator 2 Steelbook that I have like that. Which I really like the artwork on that. And Taken, Liam Neeson. Okay, so Thor, first Thor film, Blu-ray. Thor: The Dark World, Blu-ray. Thor: Ragnarok, Blu-ray, 4K. Sorry. Now, Thor: Love and Thunder, as I'm filming this, isn't released, but when this gets shown, I think it might be up, might be out. So that's the reason why I haven't got it here. But I do have the Steelbook pre-ordered. Just the standard Steelbook edition, not the like special one like they've done with Doctor Strange like that, which was a stupid amount of money just for you know, for a little bit of extra stuff. Crazy. Anyway, so then we have a Steelbook for Thor, like so. Yep, nice. And a Steelbook, lenticular Steelbook for Thor: The Dark World. That's good. Let me just put them back. And then the very last item under T, I believe it to be the very last item. It probably isn't. I've probably forgotten something. But it is another version of Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. And that is this here. And I got this really cheap in CEX. I bought it because it was literally... Because let's be honest, it's a rather boring film. It is, honestly, right? But this sort of... It's got a like slight debossing there. You can't really see it. There you go. And on the side, like so. Yeah, and you open it up, and inside it's like this, like this. You get a book for the thing. Thick book. Perfect condition that was. You get a little notebook, like so. You get a set of these playing cards. And beneath all that, somewhere, oh no, where's this come out? Was it like a little, how did this work again? I can't remember how this worked. Alright, so the film is in there somewhere. But for the life of me, oh there we go, look at that, look. It's like a secret little sort of flap. I was like, how do you get this out? It's like that. Magnetic flap. And inside there you get, let me put this stuff back first and I'll show you. So I'm not getting all muddled up. Right, so, okay, get back in there, bloody book. So anyway, there we go. Alright, so, looks like a nice big thick book, yeah? So you open it up, the book's got some bits in it, yeah. Then you got like a secret flap that opens up like that. You pull out this drawer, and in there you have some sort of stills. You get a nice little film cell. I think it's that way up. What am I doing? I might add it upside down. Film cell in there. Just about to see that. Gary Oldman. And you get, like so. Yes. Music score there, and DVD and Blu-ray. Yeah. So, yeah, I've forgotten how to get that out. But yes, and that was like, I don't know, that was something silly, like £6 for that. So I thought, well, I'm not... Oh, I just dropped it. But I thought to myself, regardless of how boring I actually find the film, for £6, that's a really nice sort of collector's edition to have. Yeah, from a collecting standpoint, it's a nice edition. But cheap, you can pick it up cheap. Well, I did anyway. So anyway, so that's it. That's my... That's it, I'm at the end of T. I'm at the end of T. Fantastic. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All very small videos to come. From my perspective, that is great. So 2 weeks' time, I'll be doing news. Come back, join me for that short video. And yeah, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you then. Take care all, and goodbye.